Let's take a look at the build you saw in the ISA using the new Europa Heavy Battlecruiser. This is the fleet version. I haven't completely mastered this one out yet. If I do get a higher run, I might just upload the run itself and the build will stay the same. I'm using a phaser cannon build. I'm using the prolonged engagement phaser dual cannons, the phaser quad cannon, a sensor link dual cannon and a sensor link dual heavy cannon, then the agony phaser energy torpedo, the Elite Fleet Intervention Protomatter Deflector Array from the Fleet Colony with the critical severity and chance, the weapon specialization one. Then the prevailing fortified impulse engines from the competitive reputation with the engineering lenience, so the heals give you the turn rate and boost for better control. Then the prevailing fortified warp core from the competitive reputation as well. And the prevailing innervated resilient shield array from the competitive reputation. This is the critical chance severity one. There's also one with the hull capacity, which is also nice. And then this gives the two 3Ps, Starship hull capacity, weapon specializations, and the bonus energy damage resistance rating. Then for off weapons, I use the heavy biomolecular phaser turret from the Undine reputation, the trilithium enhanced phaser turret from a mission, and a sensor-linked phaser turret. For devices, I use the mathematic capacitor, the subspace field modulator, and battery energy amplifiers. For consoles, I use the reinforced armaments from the same mission as the turret, the trilithium enhanced, which gives the 2Ps for firing cycle haste and flight speed. Then I use the tachyonetic converter for the flight turn rate crit chance severity from the Lobi store, the quantum phase converter from the Sunrise mission I believe for the phaser damage, the domino console for the phaser damage, the accuracy rating and the click is nice too, the universal weapon sensor enhancer from the Lobi store for the accuracy rating, and the ablative hull is nice too. Then the bioneural infusion circuits for the crit severity, and the hull capacity is nice too. Disruption pulse emitter together with the dynamic power redistribution module. You can also use the the point defense bombardment warhead instead of the disruption pulse emitter. It's slightly better. And the 2Ps for these two is the phaser disruptor and plasma damage bonus. And then I use two tactical vulnerability locators phaser and the counter command multi-conduit energy relay, which is the 2-piece set together with the heavy biomolecular turret. The console itself is from a mission instead of the reputation. I'm not sure which mission at the moment. And this also gives the 2-piece. Then for skills, I use a heavy tech focus. If you want a more detailed rundown, check my channel, there's a video there. Then the Miracle Worker and Strategist as specialization. For traits, I use Context is for Kings, Anchored, Intense Focus, Superior Accurate, A Good Day to Die, Superior Cannon Training, Self-Modulating Fire, Fleet Coordinator, and Inspirational Leader. Then for Starship traits, I use Emergency Weapon Cycles, Withering Barrage, Calm Before the Storm, Cold-Hearted, and Promise of Ferocity. For the Space Reputation, I use Magnified Firepowers, Controlled Countermeasure which procs with Cold-Hearted, the Precision, Advanced Targeting Systems, and Enhanced Armor Penetration. And for the Active Reputation, use all the space ones. Then for stations, I use two SRO tactical officers from the Fleet Embassy, Nayota Uhura, a Vanguard Engineer, and a Pirate Efficient Psi. Then I use Tactical Team 1, Attack Pattern Beta 1, Chemocide Lace Weaponry 1, Torpedo Spread 2, Cannon Scatter Volley 2, Emergency Power to Engines 1, Oxtobat 1, Emergency Power to Weapons 3, Oxtobat 3, Engineering Team 1, Trench for Shield Strength 1, Science Team 2, and Hazard Emitters 3. And lastly, the active DOFs, which are the chance for stacking crit severity buff and firing energy weapons, the space increased damage versus Borg, Attack pattern beta restores hull when firing, and the 3 technicians for the Oxtabat build. I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.